Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. All right, welcome in here. And the Madness with a dunk here at Morgan Village Middle School as Eastside is taking on Bishop Eustace. Early 4-0 lead for Bishop Eustace as he goes to the hole and is blocked, saved, put up for two, miss, rebound goes to Bishop Eustace. Turnaround jump shot in the lane, it is missed. Rebound goes to Daniels over the bar. Bar controlling. Pick and pop. Hillman sets up for three. In and out. Tapped out of bounds. Ball stay. Tigers ball. Kick out. Bar for three. And he gets it. Noel with the kick out over the bar. On the defense. Bishop Eustace holding. Around the top. In the paint with a cut. In for two. 5-3 lead. Bishop Eustace. Ball by walking up. Over to Hillman. In the lane. In for two. That is Daniels. Excuse me. Five-7 ball game. Bishop Eustace holding two. 3-point. And the man is three. And he gets it. Can't leave him open to shoot. He's one of the better players here in South Jersey. Definitely want to keep an eye on him. And the lane, Hillman with the cut, and it's tipped out of bounds. Bishop Eustace ball. Ball. Tried to get an entry pass there. And Anna Madison was tipped out of bounds. Myers inbounds. Ball is stolen by Richards. Kicked over to Ba. Daniels back to Ba. Hillman drives the lane. Kick back out to Ba. Ba controlling. And his ball is stolen. Steps out of bounds. The ball go right back to the Tigers. Afrier with the steal there. Steps out of bounds. Abdul-Bah controlling at the logo. Tigers going left to right. Kick out to the corner for three. Bang, hits it. That's Daniels for three. Tigers trap. They break the trap. Spin move, and it's blocked. Rebound goes to Daniels, and they get a jump ball. Ball will stay down. Bishop, nope, they reversed it. Ball will go to the Tigers. 9-8 ball game by controlling. Over to Daniels, kick out. Back to Ba. Ba off the pick in the lane. Kick out to the corner. Back to Ba. Defense holding for Bishop Eustace. Hillman from the corner misses. Rebound goes to Myers. Corner, inside. Spin move, in and out. Rebound. Ball's on the floor. Tigers get it up to Hillman. And they're running. Stolen. Bishop Eustace, Myers. Stolen by the Tigers. They kick up to Daniels. Lay in for two. 10-9 ball game. Tigers holding here in the first quarter. Over to Myers in the corner. Raglio with the ball. Drive. Goes up and is blocked, but he gets him on the wrist. He'll be shooting two. In and out, rebound. Adamanis, and he's fouled. He'll stay at the line. Shooting two. Misses the first. Misses the second. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Hillman up to Ba, back to Hillman. Into the post. Turned and kicked out. Abdul. We have a substitute back into the game for the Tigers. Hamilton is in the game. It's missed, and he stepped out of bounds when he rebounds. Hoping the scoreboard, score bug catches up to the game from the control. It's across the room, so 1:50 and running on the clock. Daniels holding. Kicks out. Ba gets a pick from Hamilton. Daniels from three. It's blocked. Saved. And it's tipped away, and we get a foul on Abdul Ba. Preston Brown entering the game. PJ. Manis. Work it around to the corner. Three. In and out. Rebound, Myers. Back to Anamanis, back at the top. They're swinging it around. Drive to the lane. Goes under the basket. Puts it in for two. Afrier with the scoop and score. Ball into Brown. Looks, kicks it back out to Hillman. Abdul-Bah holding at the logo, calling the play out, 34 seconds and running. Back to Hillman. Daniels. Bah. 18. 13. Here we go with the count. 8, 7, 6, 5. Bah in the lane. Kick out. Hillman. 2. Tigers come away empty. Bishop Eustace at the end of 1 is leading 11-10. Start of the second quarter here. Bishop Eustace starts out with the ball into the corner. They get the low post and it's stolen away. Backside comes Preston Brown. Ball's controlled by Bah. Up to Hillman. Pull it back out. Tigers controlling. Bah calling for a pick. Drives the lane, pull up from the foul line. In and out. Rebound goes to Hamilton. He looks to score. Ball swatted away. Kicked up to Myers. No, that's not Myers. I'm sorry about that. Ooh, tipped in. Adamanis with the tip in. It was close. Tigers complaining he was close to the cylinder with the tip in. Brown drives the lane, puts it up with the lefty, gets it off the glass. P.J. Brown in for 2. That's Myers. Over to Cimaraglio. Back to Myers. Tigers in the zone. Matchup zone. 3-point shot, and it's off. Adomanis was controlling off of the rebound. Ball goes in the paint, kicked out. 3, and it's off. Rebound goes to Abdul-Bah. Kick up. Daniels into the lane. Floater. And it's in for 2. (14-13) game. And it's blocked by Daniels. Up to Bryce Hillman. Kick over to PJ. Back out to Daniels. Dribbling around to Ba for three. Bang, gets it and one. He'll go to the line trying to complete the and one for the Tigers. .529 on the clock. And he completes it. 18-13 Tigers. It's out for three, and he gets it. (15-18) Tigers. PJ for three off the front rim. And we're going to get a foul over the back. That foul was on number 12, Brown. Drive to the lane and is blocked by the Tigers. Hamilton gets the block by controlling into the lane. Hamilton back out. Brown drives. Kick out Hillman. Hillman controlling. Good scramble defense there by the Crusaders. 4:18 and running on the clock. Hillman looks to take. Crossover, step back, kick out, Ba into the lane, and we're going to get a foul, a holding foul, looks like, on Afriye. So he'll go to the line shooting two. Looks like we have one of the players bleeding, so little pause in the play. He's going to get subbed out, and they're going to continue to play. By at the line. Makes the first. Completes. Gets the two. Tigers holding. 2016, 4:05 and running. Kick out to the corner, and Amanis underneath and gets blocked. Up to Brown, kicked around. They hit the floor. Ball's kicked up to Myers. He's controlling corner three, and he gets it. Adamanis, three-pointer from the corner. He's one of the guys that really could fill it up. So you got to keep an eye on him. Can't lose track of him. He's the one player. Bryce to the lane, kick out. Daniels, three, bang, drills it. Sorry about that. They gave him a two-pointer. Tigers possession. Daniels really setting himself up for a good game today. Hillman. Ball is stolen away. Controlled by the Crusaders. Myers kicks over. They get it to the corner. Off the glass, he misses it. Rebound. And it's kicked up, tapped away. Tigers get it back. And we get a shot from the side, and it gets stuck in the basket. So we get a sub coming back in. We got Richards coming in. So on the floor right now, we have Richards, Noel, Daniels, Hillman, and Hamilton. I got to correct that again. They did give him the three. Originally, they had 22. So I'll put it back up. And he spins around, misses it. You get the ball that low, you got to go right up with it. If you get fouled, you get fouled. But you have to go up. You can't do a turnaround jump shot right there on the baseline that close. Crusaders. We get a drive up in the lane, and he gets fouled on the block. He'll go to the line shooting two. Afriye drives the lane, attacks that Tigers defense, and he gets fouled by Noel. Makes his first. Makes his second. 2-point ball game with 1:13 on the clock. Hillman. Daniels. Ba. Back to Daniels. Kick out. 50 seconds and running. Hillman controlling. Drives the lane. Beats his man up and under. Misses. Ball is staying with the Tigers with 23 seconds left in the quarter. Ba trying to get it in. Close to a 5-second. Gets it into Hamilton. He'll turn, lay it off the glass. Rebound goes to Bishop Eustace. Myers controlling for The Crusaders, they're looking to hold for one. 3, 2, 1. And we get a foul call with literally no seconds left on the clock. So he'll go to the line by himself to shoot 2. So they bring the Tigers and the Crusaders back out. Are they putting time back on the clock? Yep. 1.1 they put back on the clock. Okay. Afrier at the line. He's going to be shooting 2. They're still at the scoring table. Now they have 2 seconds. I'll be making my way over to the scorers table to check and see if we can get the time on the clock, on the ticker down low. He makes his first. 22. And he makes his second. 23-23. At the end of 2, I have a tie ball game here. All right, we're back here. Let's see if we got the clock situated. Also with the scores. This is a big game here for the Tigers. They can get some really good points off this game with Bishop Eustace right now. Over the weekend, the Tigers are actually the #1 seed for their group. So to pick up these power points, and if they can continue to get the wins that they're supposed to, they'll actually be in a really good position come playoff time to possibly host 1 or 2 games. If they get the 1 seed, they'll host all the way through. So let's see how this all shakes out. Hopefully, they're able to walk away with a win here. Bishop Eustace is really playing good today. This will be a really good win for them as well. So you had a little bit of confusion right now. Officials trying to sort through everything, trying to figure some things out. So Tigers line up right now on the court. Hillman, Bob Daniels, Noel, and Richards. So let me check. Let's see. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. Okay. That looks to be good. I don't know. We got a big discussion. They came over to the table and said, put 2 minutes on the clock like we were ready to play. We're trying to figure it out now. They disperse. Go back to the table. Let's see what we have here. Small gym so we can hear everybody talking and thinking. Tigers' next game will actually be here on Thursday. They'll play host to, looks like, Seneca. I got to check the game time. It's probably going to be a 4:30 game. That's the time that all of the home games have been right now. So more than likely it'll be a 4:30 game for the Tigers here against Seneca on the 22nd. All right, here we go. Hillman inbound the ball. And it'll go right to Ba. Get a 3. Abdul Ba for 3. Drive to the lane, kick out. Afriye been playing really good. Gets it in the lane, kicks out. 3-pointer. Bang, he gets it. Now, Lilio, I believe that's the correct pronunciation. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Trying here by myself. Kicked around at the top. Hillman for 3. Rebound. Goes to the Crusaders, and they're pushing. Myers, Adamanis. Kick back out. Myers. He's controlling for the Crusaders. East side in a 2-3 zone here. Daniels walks out. They're going back. In the lane, kick out, 3-pointer, Myers, he misses. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. 6:21 on the clock. 26-26 ball game here. Hillman walking up, gets a screen, goes baseline, gets the trap, kicks out to Daniels. He'll shoot a three off the front of the rim. Rebound goes Crusaders. Stolen back by Daniels. He'll drive, dish off. Hillman for two. Daniels goes for the steal, misses, but Abdul-Bah gets it. Kick up. Richards, and he tries to bounce pass through the lane and is stolen by the Crusaders. Right there, you're that deep, you got to go up with it. Attack the basket. (28-26). Corner shot is rimmed off. Daniels gets beat to the ball. Rebound on the floor. Bryce Hillman. And he loses it. Picked up by Richards over to Sorry about that. Over to Hillman. And he gets the ball stolen. And it'll go back to the Crusaders. They break the press. Kicked around. Anamanis on the baseline. He's trapped. Ball goes on the floor. Picked up by Daniels. He gets it out to Hillman. Hillman attacks the basket. In for two. Might have been an and one call. Nobody got back to call it, but he makes it. 30-26 Tigers. Three-point shot. Bang. Hits it. Tigers get a little bit of lead. And the Crusaders come right back, hit a three-pointer, make it a one-point game. Bah for three, off the dribble. Rebound. Adamanis, pushing, controlling, goes baseline. And we get a call on the floor. See that one, so we get a push, or what do we get? We get a sub. Hamilton's coming in for Richards. Inbounds off his leg. And it'll go to the Tigers. Really good defense by Noel right there. Creating a turnover. Tigers get the ball back. 3:33. Tigers holding one. By calling a play out. Gets it down low. Hampton in for two. Bishop Eustace pushes up quickly. Get a hop step. And we're going to get a foul on the baseline. Looks like it's going to be on Noel. With a blocking call. And we get a sub. Can't see what number that is. Anamanis goes out. 55 comes in. He gets the ball. gets trapped in the lane, and he goes up for the shot. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Looks like we get a reach-in call on Noel. He picks up 2 quick fouls there. We get another sub. P.J. Brown comes in for Noel. Want to get him out of the game right there, picking up those 2 quick fouls. So he'll probably come back in at the end of the third quarter. Try to save some of those fouls. 32-30, Tigers still holding. Backdoor cut. Hillman goes up for 2, and he makes it. Bryce Hillman in for 2. Tough shot there. He had 2 Crusaders around him. We get a kick out. We get a trap by the Tigers. And we get a jump ball call. Possession arrow goes to Crusaders. Ball will stay down here. So going left to right, the Crusaders. Kick out, top of the key, 3, in and out, rebound. PJ kicks up to Hillman, up to Ba. Ba in the lane, scoop. No foul call, he looks for the call. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Hillman, almost stolen away. Ball will be taken out. We're going to get a timeout. Crusaders. Surprised I still have my setup here. Have to put out of timeout. Crusaders controlling. .205 ball tipped away. Abdul Ba goes to the rack, lays it up, and misses. Ball goes the other way. Crusaders. I think he was thinking he would get fouled there. But the officials have shown today they're letting you play a little bit when you're going to the basket, so can't look for the bailout call there. Dribble, kick out, 3. And it's off. Rebound, Hamilton. Goes to Hillman. Hillman kicks up, cross court. Daniels, drive the lane, floater. And it's in and out. Tipped away. Crusaders controlling. Kick out, 3. And it's off. Rebound goes to Crusaders and is blocked away by Hillman. Bryce Hillman controlling, pulls up, 3. Heat check, misses. Crusaders pushing. Kick out, drive to the lane. Up and under. He likes that move, up and under. That's about the second or third time he hit that one. He's been getting it. When you're successful, you go right back to it. Afriye playing really good basketball for the Crusaders. Tigers still holding 32 seconds here in the third quarter. Tight contested ball game all the way through. At the end of the first, Crusaders were ahead. We get to the halftime and it was a tie ball game. Right now, Tigers holding 15 seconds. They'll look to move around 10 seconds to create a play. Hillman downhill through the lane, and he gets fouled on the floor with about 6 seconds on the clock. Push foul. Side ball out. Hillman inbound. .6 on the clock. We get a sub. Ba controlling. Kick out. Daniels chucks it up. He misses it. He had a ton of time. He didn't have to rush it. Got to know how much time's left on the clock. I think if he would have taken his time, he definitely would have hit that shot. He's a pretty good three-point shooter. He just rushed it a little bit. So at the end of 3, Tigers up 34-32. Coming down to the last 8 minutes here from Morgan Village. Is this still a middle school, or is this considered a, yeah, it's a middle school. This is where I went to middle school here. Obviously, our gym didn't look like this. Neither did our school. It was 3 round buildings connected. Running in circles all day. But always good to be back. I see a lot of the officials still getting on some of the players about having their jerseys tucked, but I thought it was a rule. They're allowing them to play with it untucked. I'm not sure. I thought that was a rule. I thought they just passed that, but neither here nor there. Back in, Daniels. Ball gets stuck on the side of the rim. Tigers come out with a full-court trap. Stolen away by Abdul-Ba. He'll bring it back out top. Over to Hillman. Back to Ba. Ba in the lane. Loses it. Gets it back. Kicks it out to Hamilton. Stolen by the Crusaders. Dish off. He'll go up and he'll get fouled. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2. Afriye back at the line. Shooting for the Crusaders. Makes his first. He'll step to the line for another. And drills it. Makes it a tie ball game. Hillman. They swing it. Run in motion. Hillman. Got to kick it out to Brown. Brown dribble handoff to Ba. Go to Hillman. Drive baseline, turn, kick out. Ba doesn't like it, backs back out. Good defense right now by the Crusaders. Gets a pick over to Hamilton. Hillman gets a pick, back to Hamilton. He'll go in the lane, go up for two, and a look to complete the and one as he gets fouled. Good patience there by the Tigers. So Hamilton will go to the line, shooting one. Misses. Ball is stolen by Ba, and we're going to get a foul, loose ball foul. Ball will go back to the Tigers. What did they call that on? I think it was Cimaraglio on a foul. Most don't, if you don't know, Tigers are playing here at Morgan Village Middle School until the completion of their new school and new gymnasium. And they'll move back there. So they'll probably be here this year and next year, I believe, unless construction is done a little early. That's why they're playing here at Morgan Village Middle School. Inbound goes to Daniel, kick out, back out. So we get a sub, and Mangum is in. Freshman over to Hamilton, kicks it out, three-point shot, and it's missed. That was Brown on a three-point shot. Not sure that that's what they were looking for there. Baseline, kick out from the foul line. He makes it. Adamanis comes in, makes the two, 36-36. About 5 minutes. Every time the Tigers run motion, they seem to get what they're looking for. Sometimes they seem to get a little stagnant and just looking around. That's when they get themselves into trouble. When they run motion, they do pretty good, but Bryce Hellman drives the lane. Foul gets called on the floor. I think Bryce was looking to go to the foul line there. Possibly get him going a little more. Hamilton, floater, two. Press broken, corner, three, can't leave him open. Misses, rebound, goes right back to him. Over to Afrier, pump fake, driving the lane, floater, misses. Adamanis gets the rebound, so he'll go to the line, shooting, 38-36. Makes his first. Makes his second. Tie ball game. Got a good one coming down the stretch here. Turnaround, fadeaway by Hamilton. Gets the rebound, and he'll be fouled. Tigers. Tigers ball. That should be in a bonus. So now we're going to check the books. Verify that they're in the bonus. Both teams calling, getting a free timeout here. Shooting one and one. Hope everybody remembers. Oh, shooting two. I'm sorry about that. Misses. Rebounds goes Bishop Eustace way. Tie ball game still. Tigers pressuring, create a turnover. Backcourt violation. I don't know what took them so long to see that. As the fans, everybody was screaming backcourt. Abdul-Bah controlling here for the Tigers. 3 minutes. Hillman for three. Bang, hits it. Bryce Hillman for three. Big shot right there for the Tigers. Pressure gets to him. Cross court. Breaks it. Behind the back in the lane. Floater for two. Fourier for two with the floater. He's having a really good game. To see him go behind his back right there in traffic tells you he's playing with really good confidence right now. Tigers holding one. He's calling for a pick. Gets the pick. Drives around. Daniels driving to the lane. And kick out. Throws it away. Fourier gets it. We're going to get a jump ball or we get a timeout. We get a timeout call. Bishop Eustace. I want to see Daniels. When you get that close, I like to see him with the floater or, you know, if you want to pass it there, you have to kind of know who you're passing it to right there. So it's more of a handoff instead of a bounce pass there. Makes it kind of tough for your guy to go down and get it and then go right back up. So good play there. Long pass. That's it. 3-11. It's been a tight one. Hamilton with the block, but he gets him across the arms. So he'll go to the line shooting 2. This might be coming down the stretch here. This is a key part of the game. We get to the foul line here. It's going to come down to who's making them and who's missing them. As we see Bishop Eustace walk to the line, and he misses his first, in and out. So attempt his second one, misses the second one. Rebound goes Tigers, and we're going to get a foul call. Holding, looks like. We'll walk the end of the court. So it's important that you hit your foul shots right here, especially without the clock moving. So if you're the team that's down and teams are missing their foul shots and the clock isn't moving, helps you out. But if the team is making their foul shots, makes it kind of difficult to have that strategy. Boss steps to the line with confidence, sinks his first one. Attempt to make it a 3-point game here. Makes his second. Tigers trapping. And Afriye steps out of bounds. Turnover. Tigers ball. Big possession here from the Tigers. Can extend the lead to a 5 or 6-point game with 2:50 remaining. We get a timeout call. Tigers. Once again, Tigers' next game will be Thursday, the 22nd, as they take on Seneca here at Morgan Village Middle School. 4:30 start time, I believe. We'll confirm. Make sure you follow us on D2 Sports Network, Instagram. Catch all the latest updates, highlights in South Jersey. I want to thank Eastside Tigers again for bringing D2 Sports Network here to cover Eastside basketball. We got a goodie tonight. Tigers are look to eat clock right now, up 3. Now, Bishop Eustace is in man-to-man defense here, putting pressure on the ball. And we're going to get a 5-second call on Abdul Ba Afriye playing the defense. Is it Afriye or Ofriye? I don't know. Y'all correct me. I'm trying here. I'd say Ofriye. You know. Into the lane. Up and under. He hits it again. He loves that move. He'll step to the line. Looking to complete the and one. 2 minutes here. Can make it a tie ball game, and we get a sub in the game. P.J. Brown steps in for Richards. No, Noel. And he sinks it. Tie ball game, 2 minutes. Hillman controlling. Over the bar. Hillman controlling. Brings it back out. 1:50 on the clock. Tie ball game. Bog looking. Calls up for the screen. Gets the screen. Over. Hillman. And we're going to get a jump ball call. And it's going to stay with the Tigers. Got himself into trouble right there. Didn't know where to go with it. P.J. Brown gets it. Over to Bryce Hillman. 120. Over to Ba. Got to run a two-man game right here. Ba's holding. Tigers draining the clock. Hillman looking to score. He gets stripped away, and we're going to get a foul call, and they'll walk to the other end of the court. With 101 on the clock, we get the inbound from Bishop Eustace. So they'll control corner, dribble lane, kick out. Now they'll hold for one. Spin move to the lane up, and he gets it for two. 52 running. Tigers got to look to score here. They can't play around. Got to run some motion here like they did earlier when they were getting easy buckets. Hillman to the lane, loses it, gets control, goes back up, and scores. 34 on the clock. Bishop Eustace looking. Coach is telling him. He's telling him to hold for one. So you got to be mindful that they're going to hold for one. No silly fouls here. Calling the play out. 10. And we get a timeout call. Bishop Eustace with 9.8 on the clock. Sheesh, we got a ball game. 45 on the clock. So coming out of this timeout for Bishop Eustace, I'm looking to get the ball into Adamantis' hands or Afriye. Either one of those two, I want to control the ball. I want them to take my last shot. If I'm the Tigers, I have to know that those are the guys that they want to get the ball to. Here we go, inbounds. And he gets it, gets his rebound, back up, bounces around, and it's in with 3 seconds left. And that's the guy you want to score there. You got to defend the basket right there. He's able to sneak his way in, shoot, and get his own rebound, go right back up, and get the bounce around. It should be about 3 seconds on the clock when he scored. It was like 3 point something. About 3.6, I would say, but it looks like they're going to put more time back on the clock. Let's see where they decide to put it on. Right now it's at 30 seconds. I know that ain't right. So they're trying to adjust the clock here. They're going to run it down. So they'll probably put close to 3 seconds back on from when the timeout was called. So they'll probably give them like 3 seconds. I thought it was closer to like 3.6. So they're running it down right now, and they stop it at 3 seconds. So they're going to give them 3 seconds on the clock here. Actually, I mean, it's one of those things, right? 6 seconds, 0.6 seconds. 3.6 seconds, or would it really matter? But here we go. Tigers called timeout, drew up a play. I don't know why that keeps doing that. So probably going to go to Hillman. PJ running. Here we go. Bryce Hillman gets the ball. And the clock never started. And the clock never started. So it looks like we're going to have to do that again. So they stop play. They're going to put it on. Everybody's in here screaming that the clock never started. We know the clock didn't start. And the Tigers missed the layup. They might want to switch this one up right now so they can make sure they get the ball to somebody who's either going to dunk it or be able to hit a little floater in the lane right there. It's 3 seconds. They're going to start it over. They never started. They really should just bring it back and start it over, being as though the clock never started. Because it's kind of hard to determine exactly where the clock didn't start. So you're probably going to have to put 3 seconds back on the clock, bring them back out, and run it again. So they're going to put, they're going to put 1.5 on the clock? Wow. Wow. I think this hurts the Tigers more than helps them. They put 1.5 on the clock. Sheesh. Listen, we don't talk about officials around here, but we do at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. I keep getting shocked every time that happens. It's something hot over here. All right, here we go. Ba, side ball. Hillman, shot, and we get a foul call. They call the foul on Adamanis. So Bryce Hillman will go to the line. I couldn't see if it was a 2 or a 3. I'm thinking it was a 3. They got everybody away. So Bryce Hillman will go to the line to shoot with a chance to win the game. And he makes his first. Drills it. Misses. So the best that they could do at this moment is tie the ball game. He ties the ball game. We'll go into overtime here. Bryce Hillman walks to the line with all the pressure, 3 shots, drills them. Drills 2 out of 3. We're going to overtime. This is a crazy game right now down the stretch. That was kind of crazy. I thought that was going to hurt the Tigers more than help them. Looks like it helped them. As Bryce Hillman took a 3-point shot, and he was fouled on the arm and walked to the line. and hit 2 out of 3. 4 minutes on the clock. Got a wild one here for Morgan Village. So we're in, let me see, do they have an overtime? Let's go overtime, OT. Here we go, a little bonus basketball for everybody watching. This 4 minutes is free. You guys get to watch this ending of this ball game here. Adam Anderson and Hamilton to jump. Oh, man. Here we go. Ball's controlled by Bishop Eustace. Crusaders walking over half court. Myers. Tigers in a zone defense. And a man is up and under. Floater misses, gets his own rebound, put back, and is going to walk to the line with the opportunity to complete the and one. Adamanis misses off the back. Hamilton with the rebound. And is controlled by Tigers. Hillman over to Ba. Ba drives the lane. Gets past his man. Puts it up. Misses. Ball is controlled. Crusaders up to Adamanis in the lane. And he's blocked, but he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul line, free throws, looking to be the difference of the game at the moment. Makes his first. Three-point game. Makes his second. Get back to, running a little motion. I like a little bit of one-on-one basketball they've been playing down the stretch here. I like to see him move the ball, cut, pass. You've got a lot of time here. Maybe you get a free shot here. Kick out with Daniels. Bryce. Hillman's shot is in and out. Rebound goes to the Crusaders. He's getting in the lane pretty easy. And now they're going to try to hold here as they have a lead. 4-point lead. He drives the lane, gets 2. Push that up to 6 points. Tigers got to get a bucket here. With 2 minutes left on the clock. Drive the lane into Hamilton. And he makes it for 2. See, that's the type of ball they got to play. That's easy buckets for them. When they start to pound the ball and just dribble, go one-on-one, a lot of times they don't get the open shots and looks that they're looking to get. They're playing a little bit of keep away, driving the lane. He hops into it, and he's going to get the 2. Hillman drives the lane, and he's going to be fouled. So he'll go to the line, shooting 2. Right? Or, no. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, he'll go to the line shooting 2. I don't know, I'm a little confused too. Listen, these officials have been telling us one thing and doing the other all day. But Hillman to go to the line shooting 2. 2 big ones here. Off the front end. Makes his second. 5-point ball game, 136. They break the press. Hillman tips it away, but it'll stay. Tigers trying to trap, create a turnover. And he'll go to the floor, and they get a timeout call. So ball will stay with Bishop Eustace. 1:17 on the clock. We are in overtime here. I know it may say the fourth quarter on the screen, but we get a foul call. That change is coming from the main box here. Maraglio steps to the line, drains the first one, pushes it to a 6-point lead. Push this one to 7 right here. It's going to be tough for the Tigers to get back into it, but he misses it. And they come up with the rebound. Now the Tigers are going to have to foul just to get a chance to get the ball back. And they do foul. Got to come up with the rebound there if you're the Tigers, because you're down by, 2-possession ball game. Afrier steps to the line here with the chance to push it to a 3-possession ball game, and he's been cash money from the foul line the whole game today. Play with a lot of confidence. Steps to the line, pushes it up. 9-point game. So it's a 3-possession game. They're going to need 3 threes. Hillman misses. Eustace controlling. That'll pretty much do it, because they're going to have to foul, and they're going to the line and they're shooting. They've been shooting pretty well from the foul line. Mentioned it earlier about this game coming down to who's going to make their foul shots, and it really did. I mean, when you think about it, at the end of regulation, the Tigers had the opportunity to win the ball game. Hillman stepping to the line, 3 shots, makes 2 out of 3. Could have ended the game there. And then here down the stretch, they've been, missing some, shots, and Bishop Eustace has been stepping to the line and making their foul shots. That's a major part of the game that gets overlooked at times, as Ba drives, pull up, misses. Rebound Tigers. It's kicked back out to Daniels for three. He misses. Scramble for the ball. And we're going to get the, it's going to stay Tigers ball with 23 seconds. Unless Reggie Miller is walking in here, is going to hit a couple three-pointers. Just about over, so it's tipped out by Bishop Eustace. Stay Tigers ball. Bosch shoots a three, misses. Ball's out of bounds. Go to Crusaders. So Tigers, looks like they'll come up short here. 10-point ball game with 17 seconds left. That's pretty much it. So Myers will walk to the line and, shoot two with 12 seconds left. I think the official was going to let that foul go and let the clock run out. I think they're ready to get out of here too. Drills the first one. Tigers can learn a lot from this game. Hillman. Daniels for two. 4 seconds. That's pretty much the ball game there. So Bishop Eustace comes away with the win, 61-52 over the Eastside Tigers. Want to thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on Thursday as the Tigers take on Seneca. Thanks for watching.